Welcome, everyone, to the Real Whovians cast, episode 967. I am your host, Matrixlord212, and I'm with Jordan. What's up, Jordan?
Hi, everyone. I'm good.
All right, so Jordan, tell us how you liked or didn't like whether the Doctor Who Series 10, Episode 1, the pilot. Tell us about your opinion.
Loved it. I loved it. It was like a flashback episode, really, of all your good stuff. You know, Capaldi, how he was throughout. That's what it was like. You had like the Dalek Wars of the Mavelians. You had when wasn't the Doctor like a teacher professor before?
Yes.
That. So it was like a flashback episode for me of all the good bits of Doctor Who, which I liked. I've heard a lot of negative about it, which I do agree with some of it, and some of it I don't. So yeah, I don't want to go into it too much in the hate, because I do agree with some of it. I have to agree with some of it, with the lesbian thing.
Well, tell us about what you like about. Tell us about Bill. Your opinion.
Bill, good. She's just a normal gal, really. She likes girls. But is she gonna be like? Is she gonna have some connection with the granddaughter of the Doctor? Is that why?
I think that the reason why he looked at her was the fact that she reminded him
of his
granddaughter at that age. They're the same age. So I think that's what it was that she reminded him. Not that she's a regenerated Susan or anything like that people are like going crazy about. No, that she basically reminded him of his granddaughter. That's what he sees her as. So.
Yeah, we had that puddle monster.
Yeah.
She just reminds me of David Tennant's The Flood monster. The Flood. And what's because the puddle is whatever the ship, the people who landed there, and I think that's the Ice Warriors. For some reason, they landed there because they took you. If you hear that there's men, like deep voices talking. I don't know who it is. I'm trying to guess who it is.
Oh, so you think the puddle thing has to do with the Ice Warriors?
Yeah, because the iceberg, whatever it was, and for some reason they landed on Earth and they left the puddle. I don't know, but I'm just taking guesses. That might be something for when the Ice Warriors come into it.
Right. I mean, it was interesting that there was a whole bunch of creatures. I mean, that they were the ship. The water's the ship, and they're in the ship, and we don't even know if they're from our universe, could be from another dimension or whatever. And
it could be from anywhere. Yeah,
and they said, "Oh, we have a pilot and we have a passenger and whatever." So I don't know if because they followed Bill around that gave them the ability to go anywhere. I don't know. But it was
pretty powerful. You think about it.
Yeah. Now, what do you think of Nardole?
I can't stand him, but people love him. I can't stand him. Right. I don't find Lucas funny. I don't watch Little Britain.
Okay.
So I don't find him funny.
Do you think, a lot of people saying that the head is attached to an android body because he couldn't salvage?
The Master. Mm-hmm. He had a robot called Chameleon. Is he going to be like the, new
Chameleon? I don't know. I guess. What about the Doctor? Did you like his behavior?
Yeah. The Doctor being a professor really suits him. I don't know about next episode. I fear for next episode. I don't know what I think of the next episode yet.
Yeah, I'm a little worried about emoji monsters, whatever, emoji robots, whatever they are. That's giving me.
I think they look terrible. I've said it in my videos. They look like handbots. They just look like
If it was a choice by me, I would not want to see an episode with emoji robots. But we'll see what happens Saturday, I guess. What about this big mission that the Doctor has with Nardole, with the vault? Like that he has to be there for over 50 years, right? He has to be there over 50 years.
Yeah.
Because if he leaves, I guess something catastrophic or whatever, right?
What's going to take him 50 years, though?
I mean, he's never done that. That's the thing that I don't understand. Despite being stuck on Trenzalore for 1,000 years, and despite in under the lake before the flood being stuck in that capsule for 300 years or whatever, and then despite I'm saying 300, despite being a confession dial for 4.5 billion years, yet it's only 3 weeks.
Yeah.
3 weeks, Moffat said memory time. He doesn't really do that.
No.
It doesn't make sense me even say that question. He doesn't really do that for any episode.
Well, now he's left. He's waited 50. He's supposed to be waiting for 50 years. Now he's gone again. So
yeah, 50 years he's chilling there. That's weird. Isn't it that he can't? The thing is, I thought the rule that he can't course his timeline is supposed to hold water. That he can't, like, if he's there from 63 to now, there's all these other doctors running around.
Yeah. He can't bump into him.
So it's like, isn't that crossing over in your own timeline, kind of?
Isn't it only crossing out? I don't know, because the Doctor always
they're there while he's there. It's like, and
he can't bump into himself. I think.
Can't leave. Really, he can't.
Like Doctor episode.
I know. So I don't know. I don't know if I think Moffat kind of put himself in a corner with that one.
There's always a plot hole somewhere.
Yeah, I know. He's probably used to having moths in his closet. But anyway. All right. So was the puddle monster interesting?
It did scare me. Now, monsters don't usually scare me. It did scare me.
Okay. I mean, the effects when the woman was water.
Yeah, especially when it, like, boom, it just jumped out of nowhere.
So she was like a troubled young woman that she had problems in her life and she never really fit anywhere and she's always looking to run away and she just wound up getting killed.
She had a star in her eye, which was weird as well. Was that anything? She had a star in her eye. Was she already a puddle? I don't know. I don't even know now. Bill was possessed by her because she had the tear in her eye too now. I don't know what that is. She was, but I thought she looked back from it like she was like seeing all the past memories. I know that, and I was thinking, can she like make her come that flood? Heather, her name's Heather. Make her come back or something?
I have no idea.
Because she had a star in her eye. I thought something was related to that.
Bill doesn't have it now, but she just had a tear in her eye. So I don't know what that is. If she's the water in her eye, is that what that means? That the water in her eye is Heather?
What's left of there? I don't know.
That's weird. But anyway,
I enjoyed it.
I didn't like the fact about he was going to erase a memory. I mean, that was just weird.
Being a bit like David Tennant. The David Tennant one when
a lot of things like David Tennant. See, I like with Donna. He tried to erase Donna's memory, and then he was going to erase Claire's memory. Claire erased his memory though, and so he kind of remembers that. So
yeah, is anything going to happen with that with Clara?
I mean,
do you have to finish it with Capaldi, with Clara, or not? Because she's still out there.
I mean, I would. If I was Moffat, I'd be sick of my own plot holes, and I'd be like, "Yeah, I got to put her in an episode and fix this." But what episode? What episode are you going to put her in? You going to put her in the Christmas? Because I thought now David Bradley's going to be in the Christmas special with Capaldi.
I'm looking forward to that.
Besides the finale, because they're going to save Gallifrey. So, which is another weird thing, because I thought that Matt Smith's doctor got all the old doctors together.
He did.
Not Capaldi, which is another plot hole then, because that
you're supposed to see past doctors, wasn't it? Because that's what the correct.
And another thing is Matt Smith didn't even know that Capaldi was there, like his doctor. Like he had the last equation, so there really should be no purpose why Capaldi's there unless he wants to go into that pocket universe, capture the Time Lords, and take them out a second after they're put in there.
Yeah, well, if you remember, what's the word? Is it Hal Bent or Heaven Sent? Hal Bent.
Yeah.
The Time Lords were pretty angry with him, so.
But he got out. They got out, but you don't know how they got out.
The evil Time Lords might do something, and he might have to stop them or something, a portion of them. I don't. You can keep guessing to the end of the time, but you never know.
So you happy with the episode? What did you rate the episode pilot?
8 or 7 out of 10, I'd say. 7 or 8 out of 10.
And are you looking forward to the future, the Series 10? What are
I'm
you looking forward to mostly?
I hope the whole Missy thing gets resolved. I mean, John Sim's coming back, so John Sim's actually going to be in. Is he going to be in one episode or a couple of episodes?
A few, I heard, a few.
So if he's in a couple, and Missy's in the same one, I'm going to say she must be the. I hope she's the Rani.
She's not the Rani. Everybody
not
is.
Rani.
She's not. The Rani was not friends with the Doctor, so I want my friend back. No, that's the Master. The thing is that besides Missy and John Sim, the rumor is also that
Romana.
No, that someone is playing the part of Roger Delgado's Master.
Yeah, I've seen your video.
Which is why I commented on your video that time about the Roger Delgado and Missy thumbnail that you had together, comparing them. That might not be too far off. They might be together. Might be three Masters.
John Sim, Roger Delgado.
Well, the actor that plays Roger Delgado, which could be the guy that played the Master in Curse of the Fatal Death, where he's trying to play Roger Delgado's Master, though. This time serious, though.
That'd be cool.
So, again, I don't know if that's sure, but we are sure about the first Doctor. We are sure about John Sim. So we'll have to wait and see. I am looking forward to that aspect. Missy, John Sim, the Ice Warriors, a few things, but the emoji thing is not really.
No. And there's zombies in one of the episodes as well, like these men possessed. I saw that in the trailer. And
the Mondasian Cybermen too. I can't wait for. That's another thing.
Why is it just the Mondasian Cybermen? Is it just because they're bringing back Mondas?
Well, it's not just them. It's like the...
I know it's the new ones, but...
It's like the Asylum of the Daleks, but with Cybermen, where every single one is in, I guess.
I hope they're used.
That's what I heard. They're all in there. So we'll find out.
Not like Asylum... Well, I like Asylum Daleks, but I hope they're used properly. Not just there for background.
And originally we had news that Carrie Ann Ford was going to make an appearance as Susan, whether she was going to regenerate or not, or just appear. But then I don't know if that's true anymore either. They are doing something now. They're going to be filming the Christmas special on July 1st. Someone came out today and said that it's 100% definite that Chris Marshall isn't the Doctor. We also heard that the 13th Doctor that was chosen appears in this season, and possibly the Christmas special is like flashbacks or whatever, which we don't know for that sure either.
They could do one like Peter Davison, where what's it called, Arc of Infinity, and then you just have like Colin Baker just being in a different role, and you wouldn't know the Doctor. He wouldn't say it was the Doctor. He was just playing a different role. Could be like that.
Yeah. There's other episodes coming up, which I want to review. So ultimately, you liked the pilot. Very good. All right. I don't know if I'm going to be able to reach all the members of the Real Whovians in time before Saturday. I'm going to try. But thank you very much, Jordan. I appreciate it.
Thank you for having me.
All right. Take care. Bye for now.